and Lifestyle. Presented by Paradise Fitness Center, changing lives since 1996.
Hafne, and welcome back to Health, Home, and Lifestyle. I'm here at Paradise Fitness Center in Agana with my COR-6 classmate, Monica. And so, Monica, how is the program going for you so far?
It's going good. It's a real challenge. It's been pushing me beyond the limits I knew I had. I didn't think I could push this much, but it's really good.
Definitely. I feel the same way. Every class, I'm like, I don't know what to expect. They just throw you into it. But Coach Greg, Coach Des are really good at leading us through the movements. And so let's talk about today's class. We're entering week, is it, oh my gosh, almost week 5.
Week 4. We're finishing week 4 today. Today's class was really good. It was enough of a switch. You're bouncing about so that I didn't feel overexhausted myself, but I know for some people that's harder. You know, everyone has their differences. But it was a tough class. Every class is a tough class. And as I said, it pushes you beyond what you think you can do.
Definitely. And so a lot of our classes have to do with circuit training, and we go through these intervals, so maybe 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 45 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, and things like that. You just go around and do the different exercises that the coaches tell you to do. And for those who don't know, you know, COR-6 is a 6-week program at Paradise Fitness Center, which is kind of meant to help throw you in the right direction when it comes to your fitness goals. So for people who are athletes but they want to learn how to do a different method of exercise, or people who have never been to the gym before but they just want to get going, learn, you know, the basic movements, basic weights. So what motivated you to join COR-6?
Well, I was really wanting to change where I'm at health-wise. I had lost a lot of weight but then was gaining it back, and I knew I needed to do something. So a coworker actually told me that they were joining, and they're like, you know, you should do it. And so I looked at it and I said, okay, I'm going to do it. I knew if I put the money in, I'm going to show up. Okay, so I put the money in and I've been showing up.
All right, and we're more than halfway through. So it's actually, you know, the first few weeks I was really gung-ho about it. I was like, yes, COR-6. I was like getting all my workout clothes ready, but now it's getting, you know, harder. It's more of a, you definitely have to be consistent. That's one thing about COR-6 is it forces you to be consistent. So whereas if I was just going to the gym on my own, 3 weeks I'd be gung-ho about it, but then I'd kind of fall off again. Yeah, so that's one good thing I think about this program, and I've definitely seen some results. So I feel stronger. I definitely feel like I have more energy throughout the class. How about you? What are some of the differences you've noticed from beginning to where we are now?
Definitely more energy. My weight's been maintaining, losing a little bit. The biggest thing I really notice is I'm very conscious of my choices. Because after you put in all this hard work doing a workout, you don't want to go and make stupid choices and undo everything you just did. And so for me, that's been a big benefit. Makes me more aware of what I'm doing with both my activities and my food choices.
Definitely. So, you know, when you mentioned that this helps you be more conscious of the choices you're making. We have these nutritional workshops. So we've had a couple so far. What do you think of those?
I think they're awesome. You get a lot of information, and not only in the workshops, but also we have a WhatsApp chat group. And so if you have a question in between, you can just pop it on there, and the coaches are awesome. They sit there and they'll answer your questions. And not only that, the classmates, we encourage one another. And so it's really been an awesome tool.
I think it's definitely important to have that feedback from people like our coaches who kind of have a little bit more experience, especially.
They're amazing.
Thank you, Coach Greg, Coach Des. And you know, you mentioned the WhatsApp group, and in the beginning, a lot of people had a lot of questions. You know, a lot of us joined this group to kickstart our fitness goals. We want to get stronger. We want to get more in shape. We want to lose weight. But a lot of us have the same questions. So we hear about these fad diets like, oh, no carbs, or oh, those protein shakes. And so those are some of the things that have come out in our groups. And I think it's really important because even me, a lot of people ask me about these shakes, and I've always wondered about it, but then getting that feedback that, you know, it's not good to just totally deprive your body of food in order to lose weight. You have to do it the healthy way, because using things like that aren't as sustainable.
I don't think they're sustainable. I think you need balance in everything, and that's part of what this teaches you, both in the nutrition and in the exercise, you know. And so if you get that balance, it's going to make a big difference, because that's something you can carry on. You do a fad diet, you can't carry that on into the next month, the next year, on down the road. And so, yeah, this is something that can work. It's a lifestyle change. It's not a diet.
And so you mentioned that this class has made you, the big difference is you've noticed you've become more conscious of your choices, not only with your diet, but also your activities. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, a lot of times you can sit there and feel too tired to get up and go do some exercise, but you think about the class and you're too tired to come to class, but then you come and you leave and you actually, as tired as you are, you feel more energized. And so then you become more conscious that, okay, no, I don't feel like doing this, but I know I'm going to feel better afterwards if I do it, and you get up and you push yourself.
Definitely, and that's one thing I think is also good about the group environment. So every week we come to these classes 3 times a week, and it's not just our coaches there, it's our coaches and our classmates, and so for me that makes a big difference because sometimes these workouts are pretty hard, so halfway through I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah. But then you look to your left, you look to your right, you see all your classmates doing it too. Even if they're having a hard time, they're still pushing through it. So I think that's been a big motivator for me too.
It has. You've got people who are in better shape than you, and it's easier for them. You've got people who aren't as in good of shape as you, and it's harder for them. So you don't feel like you're on the outside. You know, it's for any fitness level. So it doesn't matter if you're just starting out your fitness journey or if you've been working on it and you just want something to add to it. It's a great program either way.
Definitely. So, you know, just to close out, do you have any advice, you know, for people who are looking, who want to get in shape, want to make a lifestyle change? Would you recommend this class, or what advice would you give to them?
I would say if you're really serious about wanting to make a change when they start the class next year, join. I'm going to do it again. I really will. And it'll make a difference. If you do your part, the coaches, they're amazing, they do their part. And your classmates, they'll work with you. So if you do your part, it's going to make a difference.
All right, thank you so much. Definitely look into COR-6. You can find out more about this class at Paradise Fitness Center. Well, stay tuned. We'll have more health, home, and lifestyle after the break.